is pollution? What is pollution? Welcome to Tnemnorivne. I'm Clark, and today's topic is pollution. What is it? How is it created? And why is it important? Who's responsible for pollution prevention? What are the costs? When can you do something? How can you help? What is pollution? Pollution is the existence or introduction of a substance or thing that has poisonous or harmful effects on the environment. There are many types of pollution, like air, water, land, light, and noise. We will focus on the most critical pollutants that are negatively impact our environment, which are air, water, and land. How is it created and why is it important? Some air pollution is created from burning oil, which creates sulfur dioxide. This in turn creates acid rain and smog, which are destructive. The use of gas equipment like aircrafts creates carbon monoxide. Vehicles, power plants, and lightning create nitrogen oxides. Methane is emitted in landfills, dumps, and CFCs. HFCs are hydrofluorocarbons used to operate refrigerators and air conditioners. HFCs represent a small percentage of gases in the air, but they have 1,000 times the heat-trapping potency of carbon dioxide. HFCs replace banned CFCs, which are chlorofluorocarbons that deteriorated the ozone. The bottom line is all of these gases contribute to global warming, which is a serious concern for our ecosystem. So they are harmful to humans as it causes morbidity and premature mortality. When this air pollution stays closer to the surface of the earth, it constrains plant growth and animal respiration. Air pollution is visible in the form of smog, but some is invisible as well. Carbon dioxide is the leading pollutant warming the earth. It's created by living things when breathing. But when burning fossil fuels like gasoline and natural gas and the use of cars, planes, and power plants, it's extremely harmful. Water pollution is created by chemical dumping, marine dumping, wastewater, sewage dumping, oil spills, and plastic. This spreads disease as living organisms consume the water, and it is carried through the food chain, creating destruction throughout. Specific examples include the BP oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010. Approximately 154 million gallons of oil were spilled in the ocean. Nearly 25% was recovered. However, the effects were devastating. The spill harmed or killed approximately 82,000 birds of 102 species, 6,165 sea turtles, 25,900 marine mammals, and an unknown number of fish and insects. The polluted water obviously entered gills of fish, impacted the ability of insects to glide on water, severely damaged the wings of birds, and drastically impacted the fishing industry for months. Dumping chemicals and failing to test waters correctly immensely impacts human health. The Flint, Michigan incident is a current example. Over 100 children were impacted with lead poisoning from drinking the water. This could have been prevented with proper testing and immediate reaction. Injecting wastewater and natural gas underground can lead to earthquakes, as witnessed in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Land pollution is created by deforestation, industrial waste, domestic waste, agricultural activities, landfills, and chemical dumping. When too much alkaline is in the pH of soil from the chemicals seeping into the ground, it impacts plant growth and kills animals. Who's responsible for pollution prevention? The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, is responsible for protecting our environment. The state government officials are accountable as well. However, it is evident they are both lacking an urgency to control and stop these catastrophes in some cases. What are the costs? Loss of life, loss of specific species, loss of plant growth, and the list snowballs. From there, the food chain is clearly affected due to biomagnification, which is the amount of a substance carried up through the food chain as one species absorbs the content of another. Our planet Earth is negatively impacted because air becomes harder to breathe, water becomes unsafe to drink, and the land becomes degraded. When can you do something? Now! How can you help? Get involved and voice your opinion to local leaders. Form groups to voice concerns. Don't pollute, react and recycle. Don't flush prescriptions down the toilet. Don't use harmful chemicals in cleaning your house. Use air conditioning only when it is truly necessary. Use water-based paints. Paint when temperatures are under 90 degrees. Recycle batteries, oil, and fluorescent light bulbs at appropriate recycling centers. Use earth-friendly lawn care products and methods. Consider using a push mower. Plant trees. Use energy-efficient refrigerators. Compost. Use cloth napkins. Use rechargeable batteries, recycle, buy materials that contain recycled contents. Be aware of your actions. Do you really need to drive when you can walk or ride a bike? Every 25 miles you don't drive prevents a pound of pollution. Be sure to subscribe to see next month's edition.